Hi Aries, welcome to your January 2019 reading. I keep wanting to say 2018 because it just feels like 2018 is dragging on forever, even though I'm filming this on December 27th. So we're almost to 2019, and if you're watching this during 2019, congratulations. We have made it. So let's start off with pulling from the traditional deck, and I'll kind of talk about what to expect with January, finishing up Capricorn season and going into Aquarius season. So January 4th, Mercury enters Capricorn, so we're going to feel more practical and organized. So if we want to get some finance stuff done, that is a good time to do that. Sign some paperwork and finalize certain things, whether that's at work or with your personal life. Good time to do that. January 5th, we have a new moon in Capricorn, partial solar eclipse. So that is a good time for meditating and manifesting what you want to bring into your life and what you want to bring in to the new year if you haven't already done that, and you will receive what you are asking for. So just have that positive energy going into that new moon. Otherwise it could feel a little bit chaotic and it could feel a little bit permanent. But I know you Aries, you guys handle full moons and new moons pretty well. You guys know how to, I'm just going to pull that one because it wants to come out. You guys know how to prepare yourself and be calm before they come in so we don't have this fiery storm. We have the Empress coming out. I should say a lot of you know how. Not every Aries knows how, but a lot of Aries know how to deal with the energy of the moons. So the Empress, interesting, 3. So we have a birth of something. We have something fruitful to look forward to. We have abundance. We have bliss. We have starting this new chapter. And the Empress is a very vibrant and loving, motherly energy. So there is, here we go, Queen of Cups, which is a similar energy as well. Very caring and giving and emotionally intelligent and in tune. So we're going to feel like if we helped out that person that asked for our help, then we're going to feel good about that. The person asking for help, it depends who that was or who that is. Go back and watch December Aries if you haven't already watched it, and you'll know what I'm talking about. But there's someone that needed your help, and they're going to do much better because of that, if that already happened or if that's going to happen. For you guys, Aries, someone needs your support. On January 6th, Uranus turns direct in Aries, so there's a major shift with you guys in particular going direct, meaning everything is, put together and in order, and you know what you want to do, and you are excited for the future, and you don't really need to consciously think about it because it just comes to you naturally, what you're good at and what you are passionate about. January, there we go. Very good for that. So the High Priestess is coming out for you guys as well. The spiritual and emotional intelligence is really at an all-time high with you guys. And if you're feeling a lot of newfound spirituality, or if you are already a spiritual person, you're going to dive more into that. So it's a good time to learn about astrology and tarot, and or just try new things like yoga if you don't already do that, and longer meditations. Sorry about the lighting as well, by the way, guys. I am at a different location than my normal setup, so that's why it just looks like this right now. But anyway, January Capricorn season going into Aquarius season looks really good for you guys especially, and very strong, very spiritual, very fruitful. You could be Oh, yeah, lots of pomegranates. The Empress and the High Priestess. So you could be expecting something or someone new in your life. And the Chariot. So if you're expecting someone or something new to come into your life, you may have to meet them in the middle, if that makes sense. So it's just as much effort that you're going to have to put in as they're going to have to put in. So the Chariot is going full force and going, taking control, and you guys are good at that. Taking control of your own boat, car, chariot, cart, whatever you guys want to call it. There's a good energy shift when you guys are meeting in the middle instead of one doing more work than the other one, especially with love relationships and family relationships. January 7th, Venus enters Sagittarius, so we're going to have a very blunt approach to love, and we're going to feel a lot of intense emotions, and we might be less focused on practical matters, and we might feel a little bit more like love is the most important thing in our lives, or our loved ones are, which is fine. And if you are expecting someone new or something new, then just know that that looks very, very good coming into January. We have Knight of Cups as well, so being presented with a new emotional opportunity and growing in a emotional relationship. So you guys could have recently got very serious with someone, or you are taking that next step with somebody, or you're going to meet someone new that is going to be very healthy and good for you in a relationship type of way. Okay, and then we also have Queen of Pentacles coming out. So if you're dealing with earth sign, so Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, of course it's a general reading, but if you're dealing with an earth sign, this is looking very good and very healthy and very abundant, and you guys are making the most out of 2019. You guys are starting off really strong and really healthy and really good, so congratulations to that. I know it was a little difficult there in December, so up and down, but January looks really good. Okay, I'm going to pull from the Moonchild deck now. If one comes out, great. If multiple come out, I'll just read whatever comes out. I try to just do one, but you guys know. Yeah, see, there you go. You obviously want to hear more than just one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so let's see what came out. Okay, first thing that pops out is 10 of Swords and 10 of Wands. So we are closing one chapter and opening another one, or we're having two things come to a close, which makes for a very, very positive change. If you need to get something or someone, you need to shed them from your life, then that's a good time to do that in January or right before. We also have the Star and 8 of Swords, so we could feel like during Aquarius season, so as soon as Sun enters Aquarius on January 20th, we're going to feel a little bit out of whack, maybe out of the norm, because we're not going to have as much control over what goes on. Especially when it comes to love. So you may feel like a little bit trapped or emotionally confused if this person is not right for you. But if they are right for you, then you are asking them for help and they are going to have to give that to you. Or you guys are making a final decision on something that needs to be taken care of like really quickly. And then you also have Knight of Swords and Knight of Pentacles. So there's a lot of Knights in here. You also have Knight of Cups in the traditional deck as well. So there's a lot of brand new opportunities coming at you when it comes to projects and passion projects and work and money and investments and love. A lot of that stuff is looking good, and a lot of the battles that you were dealing with is coming to an end in January. So any kind of mental battle or emotional battle or spiritual battle you were dealing with, you close that chapter, close that door, beginning of January. So I hope that makes sense. And I think that's a really good reading. I think you guys look really healthy and vital and fruitful for January. And of course, as always, if you guys want a private reading, my link is down below. And if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, it's at Pleiadian Star Goddess Tarot. It is linked down below. All that information is in the description box. And thank you guys for subscribing and watching. It means so much to me. I love you guys, and I'll see you on Instagram, or I'll see you next month.